Hey guys, I am Andrea, and once upon a time, a very long time ago, I was signed to Click Model here in Atlanta. I originally was signed in Greensboro with a company called Metropolis, and then I had some catalogs interested in me coming here. And so the good news for you is if you're not super tall, that's okay, depending on what you do in modeling. If you're a runway model, which is about what I'm about to show you how to turn, you need to be really tall, probably at least 5'10", if not taller. That's what they prefer. Now, more local things, it doesn't have to be that, but I'm 5'5", so mine was catalogs, print work, okay? Print is photos, even though nowadays they don't print them, okay? So, but you still have to know how to do the turns, okay? And you need to know how to stand and walk just normally so that you look proper and you look poised, okay? So first of all, the stand. You don't want to ever just stand around, modeling or not, like this, No. Okay, so your back foot, which I usually lean on my back foot, which is usually my right foot, and it is going out. If you know clocks, analog clock, this is going to go about to the 2, and this foot is pointing straight forward. My weight is going to be on the back foot always when I stand. So if you're going to do pictures, your group picture, I'm going to tell you how to do that too. Okay, you want to be a little sideways, but then you're going to rotate your shoulders forward. This is going to help you look more sleek and slim and just better overall in the picture. Okay, so you're standing really kind of sideways, but then you're turning your shoulders toward the front for the camera. Okay, now I know anytime I watch anything on YouTube, they go way too fast and I have no idea what's going on. So I'm going to repeat a few of these things and then we'll do them together. So in this video, I'm teaching you how to stand. Your chin is going to be parallel with the floor. You're not going to be looking down or hunched over. Your shoulders are not going to be like this. They're going to be raised, shoulders back. You're going to be standing straight. Okay? You need to practice that posture. Okay? Just standing around at school, wherever. You need to be practicing standing with your shoulders back, your head held not high, but up. Okay? I mean, I don't want you to look up, but I want you to not look down. It needs to be level. Okay? So that's how you're going to stand. Now, if you feel more comfortable on the other leg, or you can even switch, it doesn't really matter, then, you're going to relax on this back leg, put all of your weight on that. Your hips are a little side, or, they're diagonal. And then the front foot, which doesn't really have any weight on it, is always going to point forward. Okay. Now, when I'm starting to walk, I'm always going to start with this front foot if I'm modeling. Okay. And so I'm going to teach you the most basic model turn, just the very first, most basic. And I'm on my coffee table, but this is my stage. My dogs decided this was their stage. It's my stage now. Okay. So I'm standing. I take a step forward with the foot that's already in the front. Doesn't have any weight. A step forward, and then I turn, and I'm back in that same position, except I'm flipped around. So when I did that, okay, I was like this. I step forward, and see, I'm right back where I started. Okay, so that's your most basic half turn. And you're going to end up in the same spot that you were when you did the full turn. When you're modeling clothing or anything that you have on, this gives the audience the ability to see all the way around and all the way around. Okay, so there's also quarter turns and all kinds of stuff that you do on the runway, but I don't want to go too fast. So let's go back to basics, okay? How are you going to stand? You're going to stand shoulders back. If you want to relax on your back leg or stand on your back leg, just kind of let this one just kind of rest. The back leg is going to be pointed at like a 2 on the clock. So like this. And your left foot is pointing forward. If you're doing that on the back, right on back. It's the opposite otherwise. Okay. Your shoulders are back. If I were to relax and just, I'm super tired, so I just want to relax and stand here, like just by myself or whatever, I'm probably going to actually be more like this. And that's not that attractive, okay? You always want to keep your head held with parallel chin to the floor, okay? When you're walking, you want to keep your head up. That's for safety as well. Stranger danger, people are more likely to come after people that have their heads down and don't have as much confidence. So that's how you're going to portray confidence. I have my head up, my back is straight, I'm standing, okay? If I want to change the weight, I just change the weight. Okay, if I want to do a half turn, take this front foot, I step out. Okay, let's see, that didn't feel quite right. So I'm standing like this. I should do, oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, so if my left foot is front, I'm going to turn left. If my right foot is in the front, I'm going to turn right. So I'm going to turn left because my left foot is out front. So 1, 2, turn, 1, 2, turn. And when you're on the runway or you're doing modeling, you're always going to do the same turn, the same way. You're not going to be like, okay, here, I'm going to turn right, and then I'm going to come over here and do, you know, you're going to keep it the same. Okay. So our basics, remember also when you're in a picture, to stand a little diagonal here, but your shoulders are square. Okay? That's all for lesson 1, and I hope to see you soon on lesson 2.